Hello everyone, in this video we're gonna figure out how to launch two containers in one task definition and for ECS. Okay, so let's push this and then what is this? Is this yeah, this is the 2023, I guess. Yeah, this is, oh no, this is the 2024. Alright, so we have a sample .NET application here. Let's go to our 2023 um, 2023 ECS. So let's see here if we have ECS here. ECS, yeah, ECS. I'm not sure which one here is the successful one. Do we have a note here? Um, ECS, we have a lot of ECS here. We should have tagged it as successful. I believe this one is the successful one. Yeah, I think this is the one, target group one. Then this is the generated AC. We have task definition here. Yeah, this one is the task definition because we will upload this to ECR and then it will execute this task definitions. So this is code.net and it's well, yeah, code.net. I think the code.net one is the successful one. Right, so let's copy this deployment notes and paste this here in our our cloud native 2024 ECS. So this is now, oops, this is ECS, right? So ECS, we're gonna put a deployment steps.md here. This is given that we already have a yeah, we have to define the service and the task definition, right? So let's copy this and paste it here, and then what is this cleanup? Yeah, so this one is just the cleaning up of this one is the creating the service, this one is provisioning, read me, yeah, yeah. So we have this actual steps for our with the load balancer. What is this deployment steps? Yeah, it's just taking the notes. So this one here is the actual steps. So we have to, that is the one that we want to copy here. The deployment steps. And yeah, this one here is deployment point IDs notes.md, because we're gonna take note of the ARNs that were generated, so not IDs but ARN. Alright, so next is we are going to do the deployment steps. So here, this is code.net. We want to change all of this to hello hello.net. Yeah, hello.net. And then this one here is also changed to hello.net. This one here is also changed to hello.net. Hello.net. Hello.net has a space between hello and .net. So here all the code.net will be changed to hello.net. Right, and then here task definitions, all the code.net here will be changed to hello.net. Alright, task execution, hello.net, microservice cluster, .NET, hello.net, load balancer, hello.net, target group. Yeah, so steps. First, we should create the cluster. So where is the creation of the cluster? So the creation of the cluster is where? Cluster. So this is the one to create the cluster. Cluster creation.md. Create the cluster. Our cluster is JX microservice cluster. And after we create our cluster, we are then going to create the load balancer, which is this one. The name of the load balancer is hello.net, JX hello.net ALB. And after that, we're going to create the target group. And then after, I'm not sure, I think this one is the default, our default VPC. And after that, we are going to create the listener. We are not using HTTPS here, so this is just port 80. It's pointing to the load balancer jxhello.net ALB. But here we'll definitely going to change the ARNs here. Second target group. Not sure why we have to create second target group. Why do we have a second target group? I don't know. What's this? Obtain, yeah, this is to obtain the load balancer. The DNS. Alright, so let's open up our console ECS. So open up your mind. Alright. Right, so buffer, but now we want to like first we go to ECR, and then we are going to upload or push two apps. So go to sample apps. Yeah, where is our sample app? This one here, right? We want to copy another version of this hello world. Let's say how to copy this. Now let's just use the Explorer. Go to this one here, AWS, and then sample apps, so APIs. So we want to use another one, rename this to, so this is hello 2. So for the hello 2, 2, right? We are going to display in the home. We are going to just return maybe here another route here, another route, who am I, then it's gonna respond hello.net 2, who, and then the name is who am I. Alright, and the other one we want to, where is the other one? So this hello here, .NET hello is, yeah, this one is .NET hello, but we name it as, oh man, I'll just copy this one here. The .NET hello 2. .NET hello 1. So this is .NET hello 1 and the other one is .NET hello 2. And in our ECS we are going to update this. This is not hello.net. This should be .NET hello 2. This is just ARNs. The deployment steps should be .NET hello, that not hello.net. I think it should be for all. Hello.net will be named changed to .NET hello, right? Because this is .NET hello, right? .NET hello. Rename all of it. So it's now .NET hello. This one here will also be changed to .NET hello. And the task definition will also be named to .NET hello. So this one here, .NET hello. Here is .NET hello. .NET hello. Steps. .NET hello. ALB. .NET hello. Alright, so .NET hello. The task definition and then service creation of the service. Alright. So let's begin by going to ECR. So this is the ECR. We're going to create .NET hello 1 here. This is private. Oops, what's this? The name must start with a letter and can only contain lowercase letters, hyphens. So yeah, it's okay to have hyphens. So that is .NET hello, and we also want for .NET hello 2. So first we are going to view the push command of this. So let's go to .NET hello 1. Alright. Should be in ECS. No, it should be in sample apps APIs. So .NET hello, and we are going to build it. Let's first log in to our ECR. So that is ECR get login password region docker login dash dash username password password. This is the or docker login username AWS password get login region docker login. Yeah, because this one here will definitely maybe goes to will show up in like question and answers. So we already logged in and we want to build this. So after that is built, we are then going to tag it as latest, and then we are going to push it. Same goes to the other repository that we just created, view push command. We don't need to log in because we already logged in. We just need to build the .NET Hello 2. After building it, we're going to tag it. Right, so tag it and then push it to ECR. So let's see here. This one, the hello.net API is pushing, and then let's see the other one. It's also pushing. So .NET Hello has already finished pushing. So here we already have you should have an image here. So why is it that I don't have an image? What's this? Yeah, because we're in. Oh, why is it in? Yeah, so yeah, here we have an image in .NET Hello. For .NET Hello 2, it's still pushing. Alright, so we have it completed. We should have an image here for any time now. Alright, we have an image. So we have two images. First, we want to test the first image. Let's create the cluster first in our ECS. Let's go to ECS. So let's go to ECS. So we are going to create the cluster. So let's execute that command to create our cluster. So it says here when calling create cluster user, this user is not authorized to perform create cluster because no identity allows. Oh man, let's grant permission to our poor IAM user that hasn't been given the privilege to create cluster. So its name is Vlad X3Dev. It's going to add permission, attach a policies for ECS, full access. So there you go, full access, boy, poor guy. Okay, don't cry. You have access now. You should be able to create. All right. So I was able to create the cluster. So now we have the cluster. No task is running. Let's check the status if it has any. Yeah, status is active. Next is we are going to create the ALB, the security group. So this security group is What is this security group? Is this a default security group? So let's open up another tab just to make it quick. Go to EC2, EC2, go to security groups. Security groups. Where is my security groups? Security groups. Yeah, security groups. They should have. Yeah, this is the default 0DFA. 0DFA. Yeah, so that is the default security group, and we're giving it two subnets. All right, so these are subnets from our default VPC as well. So it will create an application load balancer. So that is here. Let's go to our load balancer. So this one here, it's provisioning the load balancer. And next is we're going to create target group. But before that, we are going to maybe, did it give us, yeah, so this is the ARN of our load balancer. So that is why we have notes here, because we are going to take note of that. All right, so we have our ALB. Next is we are going to execute the target group. It doesn't require any ARN, so it's safe to just create it also. So this is the creation of the target group, and we're going to take note of its ARN. So the ARN is this one. The next is we're gonna build the listener. So this listener requires the load balancer and the target group's ARN. So we'll take it from the notes here. This is the ALB. So this one here, we're going to replace this with the ARN of our ALB. And then we're going to take the target group's ARN to this one. Alright, so okay, so why is it that this has an equals and this one doesn't have equals? So yeah, let's just try it. So let's create the listener. So it created the listener's ARN. We're gonna take note of it. So the ARNs, the listener's ARN is this one. And then the task definition. Let's go to our steps here again. Task definition. Why does it have two infantry here? So for the do we need the second listener? Is here. It requires the second listener. Yeah, maybe. So for the second listener, we are still going to use the target group and the, yeah, why is this blue-green target group? I think this is because we are trying to deploy using the co-deploy. So I believe we don't need this in this example right now. So let's go to register task definition hello.net. So let's check our task definition. Our task definition is here. Network mode AWS VPC hello .NET hello, and we are going to take the this one here, not the ARN. Is it the ARN? It's the push. What is the name of this? Public ECR. So it's not the. We are going to use this URI. Yeah, this URI. That URI. All right. And then yeah, port 80, Fargate, task, ECS task, execution rule. So let's see if that rule still exists. I'm checking from a different, right? So I'm checking from a different window that task execution rule still exists. So let's see. Um, let's execute that one. Let's execute that. Alright, so let's go to our ECS and let's continue the steps here. Let's create the task definition. Let's go to our Cloud Native 2024 AWS. Go to where is it? Go to our ECS and let's execute the task definition. The task definition, another unable to load parameter .NET hello task definition task def. Why? What? Yeah, we just need to remove this too because we're executing it from the root, not from there, from the ECS folder. So we're going to execute that and it should create as a task definition, and the task definition's ARN is this one. Task def's ARN, we're gonna put it in our notes. So on, and then let's check the service. So the service simply it needs the target group ARN. So let's go to our steps, our notes. So the target group, say this is a target group. We put it in the target group here. Target groups ARN. This one. Let's see what else can we check here. So it's using code deploy, deployment controller, code deploy. Will it be fine? Like we're not gonna execute code deploy here. Hola, let's just see if it will create the service. So let's go to our last steps. Last step, we are going to execute the creation of the service. And kaboom, let's get the ARN of the service. Copy ARN of the service. Let's go to notes. Yeah, go back to the service. So service has been created. Alright, and then let us obtain the, what's this? Load balancer. Yeah, obtain the DNS of our load balancer, which is this one. And then I think we just lost our internet. No. Let's check first here our cluster. So let's go to our cluster. Pending. Oh, there's 0 pending. It's now running. Let's check here. Right, so it might now be running. Let's check Swagger. Yep, Swagger is running. Alright, so who am I? Let's run. So there you go. We have the hello .NET 1 is running. So our goal for this video, hold on, let's commit this first. Our goal is for this video is to define two containers in one definition, one task definition. So our task definition is here. We want to have two containers. So container definitions, we have this one here, right? So how do we add another container here? Okay, so let's maybe um, go to our task definitions here, the task. How do we delete this? It's running. There are two tasks that we're running. So this is task, yeah, this one here. Why is it that we have two tasks? Service, did we define? Yeah, maybe because of two subnets. Desired count is only one. Uh, port 80, load balancer. This is just one load balancer. Toot toot. Okay, so let's try to delete it. So let's try to start from scratch. Not start from scratch. Let's just add two containers. We want to first, how do we disable? Like this one maybe, the delete service. Force delete, delete that. And then for the task, we also, what is this running task here? Yeah, we also want to stop selected. And yeah, so there's no more task that is running, no service that is running. So what we want to do now is ECS. So this one here is we are going to create another folder here. We're going to name this one container one task def, right? And put all of that on that folder. Then what we want to do next is two container one task def, right? Here we also want to put this in here, right? So for the two container one task def, two container one task def, okay, so we're going to update this one here. So there are two load balancers container names, this one. So now we want to add another load balancer. We don't know yet, but the container name should be .NET 2. And we're going to create those target group, that target group, all right. So, right, so here, the deployment node, we have target group. We need target group. What are the things we need again? Load balancer, a target group. Right, so let's go create a target group. So let's create another target group. Go to the steps. Let's check if we still have the target group. Target groups. Yeah, we have target group. Hello JX hello .NET hello target group target 1. So hello target one. So this one here, let's create another target group, and then this one here would be hello to target one, right? So let's create that. All right. So going to create that target group, and now it's ARN is this one. We're gonna put that here, and we're gonna put it in the service here, right? So hello to target one, right? For that is for the service, and for the task def, we just want to add this here, and let us get the ECR. This is its URI. This one here, the .NET Hello 2. The name is .NET Hello 2. Okay, so let's do it. Let's go to create the service again. So go to the deployment steps. Do we need to add a listener here? Another listener. So this is listening to load balancer. This is yeah. I'm not sure if we're going to need two load balancer for two containers. Yeah, this is because this is specific to a target group. So this one is target group one. And where are we going to create the listener here? Task def. So create the cluster. After you create the cluster, you're going to create target group, and then you're going to create listener. So and for the listener, you're specifying the target group and the load balancer. But where are we using the listener? Here, are we defining the listener here? No, right? And this is for test definition low. Here, are we using the listener here? No. All right. So let's just try. There's no harm in trying. So let us go to AWS. Go to ECS, then two task definition, two containers, one task definition, and let's create it. All right. So let's create this. All right. One task definition, two containers. So here, TCP host port is mapped to multiple tasks, multiple times in tasks. So okay. So we're defining the task definition. So in the task definition, we have two ports. So container port. So host port. Uh, is this the one where we're going to like put zero here, and then zero here, like that? Is this the one? Right, so let's see if we can do that. So an error occurred when calling register task finish operation when network mode VPC, AWS VPC, the host ports and container ports must match. Alright. So they must match. Oh man, was that the host ports and container ports in port mapping must match? Oh man. Then how am I gonna define to create one task finish specify both containers in the definition? Okay, A development team wants to run their container workloads on Amazon EC2. Each application container needs to share data with another container to collect logs and metrics. What should the development team do to meet the requirements? Create one task definition, which I already created. Specify both containers in the definition. Mount a shared. How do we? Alright, so for a task definition, right? So let's use this one here. Task definition. Oh, alright. So here, how how to set up a definition JSON if I want to have two containers in one task definition. Uh-huh. Two task definition, two containers in one task definition. This is a task definition, two containers in one task definition. Alright, two containers, two multiple containers in one task definition. Right, best practice running your application with Amazon ECS. So this one run container, store container, runtime, permission code, stock files. What's this? Make container images complete and static. Applications. Alright, let's search for this. Web. Alright, we don't recommend that you use multiple containers in a single task definition for grouping different types of application container. So that is what I'm doing right now, which is not recommended. Okay, the purpose of having multiple containers in a single task definition is so that you can deploy sidecars, small add-on containers that enhance a single type of container. A sidecar might help with logging and observability, traffic, routing, or other add-ons. So it's all about sidecar then. Match each application version with a task definition revision within a task definition, right? So how do we, yeah, so that is what we are trying to achieve. Task definition. Alright, alright, so yeah, I think that's it. Uh, we are trying to achieve a sidecar here. Right, so we're not gonna commit this because this is not what we want to do. So let's discard and then let's delete files. And it should be good to go. Our ECS is still good. We just don't want it to be yeah, we don't want the thing that we want to achieve is not actually the best practice, so it's good. Right, so thanks, that's it, bye.